for Off-Air Talks with Sierra and Lisa. My, look at where we are.
We finally did it.
We did Off-Air Talks.
We back, baby. You know, timing is pretty divine and pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, you and I found ourselves unemployed at the same time.
Yeah.
And what better time to start a podcast that we've always been talking about for years than right now?
No kidding, hey? It's like those COVID ventures that you had. You're like, this seems like a good idea. But yeah, it's crazy that everything has worked out. Yeah. We are now in a space together. But let me tell you, the journey to get here has been a freaking gong show.
It is insanity. I think, you know, we knew that there would be work ahead.
Yeah.
But I don't think we had any idea how much, from lighting to technical issues. I had the bright idea of going to pick up a kit from the 80s that's an 80s light kit. And in the end, it did work out, actually, but it was an adventure, creating that up. And just...
Why? What happened? What made it such an adventure, Lisa?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, we smelt fire twice.
Yes, that part.
I'm very sorry to the company if you're listening to us, but we burnt the paper clip.
And the paper screens that go over it.
Yep.
I burnt my thumb.
Yep.
But once we ironed out those details, then it came together. I mean, lighting is everything.
Oh my gosh, it is. And so we have recorded this now twice.
Yeah, third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
But you have to figure it out. You have to get the flow. And it's a lot, again, harder than what we thought. And from our previous jobs, you'd think that we'd be pros, but this is a whole different ballpark.
It is. And just learning the simple things of even having to set up, what do you call this again?
A mic stand.
Because it just didn't bend. That takes an hour and all the technical things. And it's been a journey, but it's also been really fun doing this with you. Been grinding it out.
Yeah.
Spending some quality time. And, you know, we are hardcore journalists. Got to ask the who, what, where, when, why of why we're doing this. And I think it's, why not? Really? Why not?
Why not? So many people have come up to us since the launch, which has been pretty overwhelming. Have you kind of felt that?
It's wild.
It really is.
Lots of great support. I mean, it's pretty amazing, the support we've already received before even dropping the first pod.
I know. That's the biggest thing, is the support that we have received, even just the followers already. We don't even have anything out yet.
They're really
no one teaser.
Believing in us that we can do this.
Absolutely. But again, we just, without all of you and this push and the support, but again, that makes it that much more nerve-wracking.
It really is.
How is your sleep? Because I'm going to bed and I can't turn my mind off. It just is constantly racing.
There's so many things to focus on.
Yes. And also, we are so used to just walking into a job, you leave once you're done for the day. We have put in 16-hour days.
There's no clocking out.
No, there isn't.
But you know what? It actually is pretty sweet to be able to do this with my best friend.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to spend those long hours with anyone else. And it's just fun to do this. I think many will know that we have a lot of fun together out in the city, bopping around. We've been very lucky in our life experiences. So why not share that with other people? And I think open those conversations up and extend the invite to guests eventually, and just have really cool conversations and share the wild stories that we have and get deep about stuff too.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing too. We don't have to have a filter. You can talk about anything you want. We're going to talk about our passions, even just getting to know us.
Yes.
Whether you like that or not, you're going to really get to know us on a deeper level.
Allow us to reintroduce ourselves.
Seriously. Okay, you go first, how about?
Okay. With the pressure on me.
Who is Lisa McGregor?
I don't even know myself. Who am I? Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? I am.
So good. That is the best line. So, I mean, I would say I am an eclectic individual. I think people that know me, from the outskirts, just kind of at the surface level, would have no idea who I really am and the things I do in my spare time. But I'm a journalist. I'm a diehard journalist. If people don't know, I just launched an independent local news network called Top Stories YEG, where I dig into the stories that really matter and do a different style of journalism that I think is really missing right now. And local news is so important. So I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate about accountability, transparency, and just really having real conversations and getting down to the bottom of real things. So that's something that I just kind of have dived into right now. And I also have a passion for chickens. I have chickens are my favorite. They're like my pets. Sierra gets sick hearing all the stories about them.
No, I say some people are crazy cat ladies. You are a crazy chicken lady.
No shame in that game. I used to be shameful.
How many do you have right now?
I have 5 now. So I had, I had 4. I'm going to count now. I had 4 for a while, and one of them was my favorite, named Buffy, R.I.P. She passed away in the spring, summer. It was rough. And I thought, okay, I'll give a little breathing room. Then the other 3, Blanche, Hennessy, and Hennifer, were getting a little lonely. So
Jennifer.
I ended up connecting with this really cool woman out in Spruce Grove, and I got 2 sisters.
Oh,
and they're wild. They are climbing the fence. They're, swinging on all over the place, hanging in the trees.
But they don't jump over the fence. Why?
I don't
Why
know.
do you think that
they're
is?
smart animals. They're very smart. They walk the line and they do whatever, and I spoil them so much, and I just installed.
Honestly, your chickens eat better than you do. So
they actually do, especially lately in this grind, but they never go hungry. And the new ones, I've decided, I think I'm going to name them Betty and Veronica.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so cute. And yes, I love them, and it's been really fun. I kind of got into beekeeping initially, and then when I took this course at the John Jansen Center, I remember, I didn't even think about hens. Like, I didn't grow up on a farm or anything. And I remember being in there, and this guy was in there. He's like, yeah, I'm going into beekeeping, but I'm also getting into hens. And I'm like, you can have hens? And I love eggs. So that was kind of the priority. So I don't have to pay for eggs.
How many eggs do you get a week? I don't even know.
Lately, they haven't delivered much because it's getting cold out. So a lot of them they lose their feathers.
Yeah.
It's called molting. And so they stop laying eggs for a bit. The 2 new ones haven't started laying yet, but it will be soon. So I'm really on a drought right now, but eventually it'll come back.
Are you ever?
I wonder why. Anyways, but yeah, it's been great. And let's bypass the chickens. I don't want to waste this whole time of our first podcast.
Hey, it's not a waste.
There's plenty of time for those stories.
Yeah, true.
Other than that, I think, what else about me? I'm trying to think.
How have you been spending your time? I mean, you officially probably had like a month kind of.
Yeah.
From
a lot of walking.
Yeah.
A lot of walking, and we gets our steps in. Ladies of leisures, if you will, is what we've been. And I think what's really got us
retired now.
Yes. And we spend a lot of time working out. We're doing high rocks right now. And, speaking of you, as we segue to what you're all about, tell me about you and also what you did today that really was ridiculous.
Yes. Robbie, this is your fault. You put together the workout.
Mm-hmm.
I roll up late. Normally, I'm on time. And
I'm this late, and I was already in it.
You were already in it, yeah. So roll up, and I looked at the board, and you're like, we have to do 67 sled pulls.
Insanity.
Sled pushes to the one side of the track and back.
Hard to believe reading that.
Insane.
Yes. And in your break period, you have to do other stuff like wall balls,
burpees,
run.
Oh my gosh. I didn't run though. I didn't do the run because I had to teach spin. So
you're also a spin instructor at Architect.
Yes, I do love a good spin class.
You're a good spinner. Is that what you call a spin instructor?
Yeah. Spin coach, I guess.
Okay.
I just love yelling at people. It's at all my anger. If I'm
like
feeling
beats
spicy
while you're
that
at it.
day, yeah, seriously. But no, we have really been dialing in it on the gym, and it feels so good. I also too, just with the amount of stress that we've had, like so many people, I think, thought that we would just kind of take more time, maybe even, and just enjoy. But this has been a grind, and without having the gym, seriously, that you and I get to, I would be losing my mind. So
we pulled this together in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Literally, the idea, locked it in. We're like, let's do this.
Yeah. So it's been a help for sure. Have we gone to any good restaurants lately? I've been trying to think. We haven't even had time. But normally that's what I love to do. I love to eat. I am a foodie. Absolutely.
And you're a great cook too.
I do love to cook. Yeah. Made us a nice little charcuterie board last night. But by the end, I had the carrot and the ranch. Did you just watch me do that?
No, I didn't see that.
That's good.
But also, you're just in the corner. Also, that bread was so good. Where's it from?
Brio.
Brio's so good.
If you have
the olive oil or the vinegar, olive oil.
Vinegar. No, it's balsamic.
Balsamic, yes.
But Brio, they sell out of their bread, honestly, at like 11 a.m. They're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It is so worth it. Definitely go.
So
Good to
good.
have on hand.
That's something that you and I also really enjoy doing. We love Edmonton and we love Alberta, and
Yeah.
there's so many great things that are around the city that we get to experience, and we love pumping up local businesses.
Totally. And I think that's part of the excitement too about taking now this podcast. We were actually blessed. We have amazing friends in our lives
We really do.
that step up and show support.
They believe in us.
They
They
believe
don't
in
think
us.
it's going to be
What a
bad at all. They're fired up.
Yeah. And I can't thank them enough. So our friends at Good Space, they've developed this incredible, it's kind of like Soho House. I don't know if you
It's
know
like
what
a
that is.
Soho House workspace.
Workspace. So
Yes.
they've got a bunch of different rooms. So we're actually going to get to set up our own podcast suite, which is so cool.
It's pretty amazing. It's
Yeah.
like a dream come true.
Oh
really.
my gosh, I know. And even just being up here, like you want to spend your time up here. So
Yes.
we are excited to bring guests into the space and just share this growing experience with us and take you on the ride. So part of that too will be talking with very interesting people here in Edmonton.
There's so many all over the
so
place.
many
Yes.
and so many talented people. Like
Mhm.
honestly, if you just give somebody 5 minutes, you're gonna learn a lot about them. And there's so many cool people. So
Also, one thing I think you and I are good at from just our careers or whatnot is pulling information out of people and maybe making them, out of their
overshare when they
Overshare.
probably shouldn't.
It's talent,
But
and I
it's
love it.
because you have to feel comfortable with that person.
Yes.
Do you not find that?
Oh, I agree.
Like sometimes, have you ever gone on a coffee date and you leave there and you're like, oh my gosh, I just said way too much.
I feel like that's for sure something you always worry about. You've said too much, and they
Like,
think
oh, why did I say that?
But it's also, I think too, that's a great quality you have because you instantly feel comfortable with someone, you trust them, and I think that's why a lot of people are, close with you and they share.
Yeah.
So that's your talent. But I agree. Sometimes you walk away and you're just like, wow, we shared a lot of personal information, but it's like that's what makes it great. It's fun to explore that and forget small talk. I
Yes.
hate small talk.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. So we definitely want to pull that information out of you and
Make it a safe space for them to
Yes,
feel
but-
comfortable and say stuff.
and where you walk away and you're like, wow, I
Yes.
feel so good about sharing that. So
Yeah.
again, that's kind of what we're gonna strive towards and
Yes.
look towards, which is super exciting. Also, too, talk about kind of our idea of taking the pod on the road.
Oh yeah, we love a good road show.
Oh my gosh.
We're eventually going to take the show on the road a few
Mhm.
times and explore just all the amazing things that our province, our country has to offer.
Yeah.
And while also showcasing different businesses and different people and different environments. Hotels, yes. And how fun too, because also it takes us out of our element.
Yeah.
And I think what we do best is, sharing those experiences with people and those fun times, inviting others to the party, if you will, and checking out what's around because it's just a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun.
I can see us sitting at the Ritz in our house coach with room service coming in. I feel comfortable doing a podcast from there.
For sure.
So,
I'll probably be more comfortable in a robe and just relaxing.
That is our element.
Yeah.
Also, too, even like ski hills, things like that. Again, we
Mhm.
just want to explore our beautiful country here. So.
And have some fun together and share some memes with people.
yeah.
And just, do the things that we love and also share with others and have conversations that I think maybe some people might relate to. I know, when we were talking before, you were talking about how are your paws today? I think are they red today? No, they're not bad. What is it that you have?
Reynolds. Reynolds.
What is Reynolds?
Well, we before we have these lovely mic stands, we actually had recorded a couple podcasts holding the mic.
Yes, bad idea.
Yeah, some feedback. People are like, "Do not hold that mic. What are you doing?"
So bad.
But then also, I get nervous, and then my hands they get all red and sweaty. Like, if I get nervous, they'll turn red.
Well, I
If
remember when we went to waste management together. There was an ice bucket in the one whole 9, and you just shoved your paw.
Oh, I stand there for a bit and just. Also, we were at Bar Tro for my birthday, and the nice, beautiful champagne bucket. My hands are throbbing, so I'm like, get these paws in. I call them my mitts. Get them in the ice bucket. But yeah, so you may notice these puppies swell up. Also, if I have red wine, like one sip of red wine, look out. I don't know what it is. Must be with circulation or something. But anyways, we do have to address this because
We're doing it now.
I get a lot of a lot of attention on these suckers,
And when they get red, if people are listening to a podcast one day and they're super red, I think they're just going to stare at them and wonder what's going
well,
on.
yeah, exactly. My mom said in dance competitions when I was younger, she could always spot me on the stage because my hands were just bright red.
It started
from the audience.
early.
Oh yes, or bright purple.
Interesting.
So now you know. Now you know. What kind of, do you have any weird, quirky things that
Well, I'm sure people think I'm a weirdo because of the chickens affection. I mean, I
you
love
don't,
them.
you don't have them with you all the time?
I know I'm going to get a leash so I can
Oh,
walk
of
them.
course you are.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
leaf.
walking.
You walk those chickens. You walk those chickens.
They're looking a little heifery. Hennifer's looking like a heifer lately. I got to get her out for a walk.
Also, didn't you not just winterize their coop?
I'm working on it right now.
How do you do that?
So you have to, you put heaters in, and
Okay.
I've spent a lot of money in heaters, so all them nice and toasty. And then you put hay in there. And then actually the other day I went to Home Depot and I wanted to make sure they had nice racks for their feet. So it's kind of like a roost.
Yeah.
And I saw they were struggling a little bit at night, wobbling around. So I went to Home Depot and I asked the guy, hey, can you just like saw off half of this kind of, whatever. It's a long pole essentially. And he's like, no, you could do it yourself, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm at Home Depot, like doing a whole saw thing, and I learned it. Really nice guy. And I guess, and then I saw it, and then I installed it, and they're feeling really comfortable when they go to bed at night.
Hey, I'm a firm believer in if you want to find a hot, handy husband, you just hit up Home Depot. How is it looking that day? Which location were you at?
Well, if you're looking for a husband over the age of 55, then that's probably your perfect target.
No,
area.
there's no way. There's young, hot construction men.
I think it depends on the day you go. I mean, I've been to Home Depot many times, and occasionally, sometimes you do. But I also have really bad eyesight. I feel like
Oh, I'm well aware.
you don't
This girl
recommend-
runs into walls, chairs, but I'm not much better. But at least I can see.
Yeah, so I don't know, but for you, I guess you're not really going to be circular. Are you circling around Home Depot these days? You've been through quite a life transition as of late, hasn't
Oh
it?
my gosh. Yeah, it was quite the summer. Many people were wondering what the heck happened. Lost a long-term relationship. It's obviously for the best.
Yes.
7 years is a long time.
It's a long
And do you know what
time.
they say? 7 years is either the breaking point.
Really?
You're either going to do it or you're not.
Is that why they call it like the 7-year itch?
Yes.
Because that's for marriages, though,
Oh,
but I mean,
well,
across the board.
anything?
Yeah.
Like 7 years is a long flipping time.
That is a long time.
But do you know what? Obviously, like anything in life, it's hard at first, and you're like, don't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, I remember dealing with this for sure as your friend, for sure.
Yeah, but guess what? There is definitely light.
It's a pretty nice.
There is light at the end of the tunnel, and wow, does it feel good? So
Your light is shining bright.
no, is it ever? So yeah, that was a huge change. Obviously, again, great change. Then losing my job, right? You
Yeah.
go into a different path and love that. So
It's amazing what things can be around the corner. You just never know in life.
exactly.
And change is pretty incredible. It's
Yeah.
scary at first, but I would say one thing I've learned is it can just be when you shake things up.
Yeah.
And you step into a very uncomfortable zone that you've never explored before. It's actually amazing. And life is short and you just got to go for it. And I'm really excited that you and I are finally, putting our money where our mouth is and actually doing something and exploring this where we are doing something together.
We are doing this together, but again, it's just all part of that chapter in life that you honestly, if you were to ask me a year ago where my life would be today, right here, I would never in my life imagine this.
I know.
But it is the best thing ever.
is.
When you least expect it, there is gold at the end of that rainbow.
The
So,
universe will reward you.
seriously, yes. And we are just learning this. So again, when those dark times feel dark, it's not going to last long.
No.
And
And
things
you
that
have
are
to
meant
go
to
in the
happen.
trenches.
Yes.
And you will be rewarded if you have the courage to just plow through them, And-
Knock them down, baby. Knock them
Yes.
down.
Yes.
And with yourself, Elise, I kind of want to touch more on the YEG top stories because this is very exciting for you, but it's also been a lot of work. If you think about it, you
It is.
launched that and then we went right into this venture.
How
So
crazy the timing by fluke.
crazy. But how are you navigating both and how do you kind of plan to move forward with both?
It's crazy navigating both because I'm a one-woman show
Yeah.
and you're passionate about all these different things and we're giving our everything we got in this and I'm giving everything I got in that. And they're very different, they're separate.
Yeah.
But it's been insane. I mean, my brother had good advice. even said, he said, "Are you having fun?" And I said, "The time of my life." So that's all kind of what matters. And it is a grind, but I think you see me throughout the day, like you and I are working and then I'm doing that, trying to confirm this and I'm balancing it out.
Yeah.
Even, we're at Best Buy trying to get these mics or figure that out. And I'm on the phone, like writing this thing up, walking around town. I mean, I'm a lunatic. Like if you saw me bopping around JW today, I'm on the phone, I'm doing this. And then
I run into you on the way to City Market. You're like, hold on a second.
It's just insane, but it's fun. And that's why also I love that we're in this space and we're in the For You. And I spend a lot of time downtown. I love downtown. I think it's such a fun place. We're meeting all these different interesting people. And it's crazy when you just believe in yourself and you trust your gut. There's a need and you feel passionate about something and it's a public service and it's good for the people. I hope it works out and I'm doing it for that reason because there's a need and I believe in it. So it's been incredible. It's also been incredible just with all the whole election coverage of talking to people and all the candidates and getting to know them and on a different level because of that, now moving forward, I have these relationships where it can really lead to doing some great stories, getting some great information. And I hope I can make a difference in this city and bring really good, transparent, balanced, fact-driven, accessible journalism to the people. You know what I'm saying?
You will, and I mean, even your DMs on your Instagram, they're flooded. You're getting tips from people.
Yeah.
People are reaching out, and that's so helpful for you, I'm sure.
It is. It's been really great, and I'm lucky also to have such great support system. You've been amazing, and you've really helped me through some hard times. You've been so supportive, and it's really cool that we get to kind of explore this adventure together and navigate it.
Do you know what
is it what you expected? Yeah. What are you shocked about?
Yeah, we have not had any type of clash yet.
It's crazy.
And this has been high tension.
Oh, for sure. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of decision making and no sleep,
totally.
No food.
The food. Do you know what? There is a taco place below us.
This is dangerous.
Seriously. I went down there the other day. I'm like, can we just get a box of chips? We are so hungry. They're like, yeah, well, do you want to side with it? I'm like, no, just the chips. So that is positive, but we really haven't had time to eat. But I'm shocked that you have not ripped my head off yet.
You have come don't be so hard on yourself. You have come a long way in our friendship. So we've known each other for 5 years or so now.
Yeah.
Coming up, I think in January, we really started hanging out.
Yeah.
And we've gone through ups and downs. We've had our spats.
Yeah.
But I will say too, I've learned so much about you and I've learned a lot about myself and how I am with relationships and how to get better in some ways and really work through stuff. So I think all those things that happened between us, and there wasn't a lot. I mean, we have a pretty great relationship and good times together, but
for sure,
stuff has happened. I think it really prepared us for this because I think a lot of people have thought, oh, you're doing this with your best friend. And what's better, not doing it?
Yeah.
Just because don't take that risk.
Exactly. And I mean, we've had those tough conversations like, look, this is how we're going to approach conflict, blah, blah, blah. You have to do that, especially if you're launching or starting a company with a best friend. But yeah, it's funny. It's awesome to watch and to think back. And if anything, we just had hilarious laughs like these flipping lights lighting on fire. Then you and I lighted on fire.
Oh, I know.
Blowing up at one another. So again, though, I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of you.
Please. Same with you. And I really admire how you are. You're already so open in life. You've changed my perspective on so many things. I've said this to you. My life changed for the better meeting you. And are you tearing up there?
You're crying.
And it's been wonderful. And I admire how you are in life. Like you're so busy. I feel like I work out more because of you. I also think that you are open and people really look to you for stuff. I mean, they go to you.
What did I do to deserve these kind words? Oh my God.
It's all for the camera. It's all for the camera. But I think it's because of this podcast and us being able to explore all these conversations.
Yeah.
It's forcing me for sure that I'm going to have to open up about a lot of things. But I think that at my age and when I'm doing my life and where I'm at, I think a lot of women could relate
totally
in some ways of some things I've done or what I'm up to. And a lot of things. We won't get into the deep stuff, but I look forward to
we will, but not today.
Not today. You've heard enough today. But also that's not my vibe usually. I like to keep things tight to chest. I don't like to open up about certain things, but I'm ready to do that. And I want to. And I think that really takes you to another level in life.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to do that. For you, though, because you're already quite open, do you think, what do you think about this is going to change, or how do you think this will play into things?
I was thinking more of a mature way. Like, honestly, I see myself as like a 23-year-old. So
I feel like one. Yeah.
it's a
You
good
look
thing.
like 21.
Oh, thank you. What did I give you before this?
I know.
Compliment juice.
just
I love this.
pumping your tires.
Thank you. I need to do the same for you, but you definitely have pushed me as well. I mean, I was so nervous and scared, and normally I'm not like that. And
Especially from what our experience is. We've done bigger, like harder things.
oh my gosh,
Well,
yes.
who knows? Maybe not. I don't know. We're figuring this out.
Yeah, and an audience that is hundreds of thousands of people sometimes, right? So I don't know why I was so scared, but you definitely built up my confidence, and you're very good at that. You are.
Great.
But you're also very strong-willed. When you know what you want, you will get it, and there is no getting in your way, because it is, you got it.
Not lately, anyways.
Once you put your mind to it, you're like, nope, this is happening. We're making this. So definitely taking a page out of your book from that, which will, I think, be helpful. But yeah, just also looking at conversations in a more mature way. Seriously, that sounds stupid.
No,
but some
it's mature of you.
seriously, so mature of me. But definitely, I can be a little bit immature. So looking forward to that. And yeah, just growing together, growing on our own. The more people you meet in life, the more you learn.
Yes.
It opens your eyes to pretty much everything. So just looking forward to that.
And having fun together. I mean, we've had quite a few adventures.
Oh my God.
I think we have a lot of stories that people would be very interested in hearing. We've been very lucky to go to some wonderful sporting events.
Yeah.
And trips, and just
Whole lot of hockey games. That playoff run that we had, we went to every single playoff games of Game 7. Remember that?
It was. Do you mean from this year or the year before?
No, the year before.
Oh, that was nuts.
That was nuts.
It was crazy.
We probably shouldn't have been at some of those games, but we just up there
There's
anyway.
one
If
story-
there's a will, there's a way.
No, there was nothing stopping us.
No, not at all. So we definitely have a lot of stories to share. We've gone on some pretty fun trips. We've got some fun trips coming up that we'll be able to bring you in on.
And even we'll probably have some eats, some drinks, and explore the wonderful things in Alberta and beyond. There's so many great spots, and it's also fun to just share that with people.
Yeah.
Take you along for that journey and ride, and just see where this takes us. I think we're going to be ever evolving of what works with this, what doesn't, and what people want. I think at some point we're going to be inviting people into the conversation.
Yes, talk about this.
No, you tell us about that. What's the plan? I know you were really looking forward to this.
Oh, this is my favorite thing, especially even just listening to other podcasts that I love. They open up the conversation, and that I love, because you get really personal. You get to know your viewers on a deeper level.
Asking blunt questions.
Exactly. And we want to answer those difficult questions. And we're going to be honest with you.
Yes.
So I think are going to start off, we decided, with 2 questions at the beginning of every episode, just to get to know us on a deeper level. Then we'll get into the topic of the day, obviously.
Right.
But we want to keep you as part of the conversation. So
I'm curious to see what those questions will be. You never know.
I already have an idea of what some of them are going to be. We can pick and choose.
Like, now that one is.
Is there? Yeah, no. But I'm very excited about that. What about you?
I think that's going to be very interesting, because we know a lot of different people in the city, have a lot of pals, and have a lot of acquaintances. I'm curious to see the different questions from different age groups.
Yeah.
So that will be interesting to just see what men and women, like, I don't know what we're going to get, but we're open to hearing.
Ben, be on your best behavior.
And be respectful.
Come on now.
Yes, exactly.
I already know what. According to our DMs that we've been getting, I mean, some of them are. We should just sit down one day and go through DMs and just read.
We should.
What's outrageous, the hidden one.
They're pretty funny, actually. They're hilarious. You get some very interesting ones.
Will you sell your feet?
Feet pics, not your feet.
Yeah,
that's getting a little more
feet pics. Sorry,
but it's true. You get some oddball ones for sure. I more end up connecting with some oddballs. I meet some weirdos sometimes. I mean, I had a stalker at one point that was scary.
Yes,
but of course he was someone I pretty much had like a glass eye, and I couldn't get a stalker. Just kidding. I don't want any of that. That was weird. But I had
an Apple tag on my car. Remember that?
That's crazy.
So
Air
like
tag, yeah.
air
That
tag,
was,
air tag.
you never know. And I think glad to, well, hopefully, you learn a lot from that, what not to do, what not to post. So
Seriously.
but getting dark there. Sorry, you took it to a little dark spot. But I think it'll be interesting to see the people from all over and just what they want to know, and hopefully it's not
Oh,
insane.
I can't wait. I think too we are working on this TikTok account. So what
Yes.
the heck, TikTok?
I know, isn't it just our luck, especially my luck from my experience of doing setting up my other thing. Right when we tried to post our launch photos or just the teasers,
Yeah.
you've been suspended. We've never posted anything.
We've
so
never posted.
Our account's already suspended.
Yeah.
That's a bad omen, but at least we'll have,
That's the only one.
yes.
Fingers
Hopefully
crossed.
that's it.
We'll
get
get
it
it
up
My
and
hands
running.
are already getting red. I'm getting so nervous that it's not going to start up.
We got to put an ice bucket next to our chairs.
Yeah.
And then
good
you can
idea.
just dip them in. You can have a little ice bath for your hands.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Or how people will put, the ice bags or whatever on your face.
Oh, I do. Face dumps. Do you ever do the ice face dumps? Every day?
So you need to get a pack for your paws. An ice pack paws. Paws ice.
There is a marketing venture for us.
Maybe someone will reach out and say, hey, I've got a solution for you.
If you have a solution,
yes,
let me know.
What's it called? Reynolds again?
Reynolds.
Reynolds. Wasn't there a celebrity that had the same problem? Like a president?
No, I thought it was Prince Charles.
I think, did we send pictures?
One is not like the other. No, I'm just kidding.
And did we Google the picture of his red paw?
Yes, of course. Look up Prince Charles' hands, because we are hand twins. So,
oh wow.
Hey, come on. If a prince can have it and it's okay,
yes,
so can Cece.
I think that's a great person to be in tandem with. Could you ask for a better?
Hey, Prince Charles, we have the same autoimmune disease.
It's an autoimmune disease.
Yes, of course.
Sorry, I'm sorry. That's too bad.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I can't. Lisa.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
We can't all be perfect.
Can't all be perfect. Everyone has their weird thing. I don't think I have any. That I'm really farsighted. So I never wear my glasses enough.
Clumsy, yeah.
So people come up and be like, hey, Lisa. And I don't know who they are. It's blurry. But
hey, there could be worse things. You're okay.
It's true. It's true. How was the grind today doing your workout after a late night of grinding?
Spin sucked after those 67 pushes. Absolutely. But again, I mean, Mondays, if you ever want to pass, let me know. I'll give you a pass.
Yes.
You can come check out our gym. We love it.
It's the best.
And again, how you mentioned downtown, I didn't really touch on this. I mean, definitely some parts, like walking home 10 p.m. at night, probably not feeling the safest.
Yes.
But during the day, I find it's definitely more lively. Jasper, beautiful coffee shops. We are going to have to be more comfortable with just going out, sitting at coffee shops and working, because then I feel like we actually work.
Oh, we actually.
If you come over to my house or I'm at yours, there's zero work that's done.
That was tested last night too. I find it's hard. You just get rolling on it, and we start having fun together. Then we start turning on Sex in the City, or then we start putting something. It's hard to focus.
It is
with your bestie because you have so much fun together. But hopefully, we'll find a balance.
Oh, we got down at the darkest hole of podcasts, and it was to the point where we were howling. Like, I had tears at one point. I was laughing so hard. I woke up today and my abs were sore.
Oh, it was ridiculous. And learning how to even set up the names of some of those apps we were dying laughing.
Oh my! What is it? Bean pod
bean or something? A bean sprout. And then all of a sudden, we're needing help of how to get something set up. So we're asking ChatGPT,
our best friend.
Yeah. And then you learn that you need to be nice. It's been a lot of stress lately. I've kind of been rude to ChatGPT. I think it's showing.
Did you call it a bitch the other day?
That you're being an asshole. Just do the graphic. And then you found out that you need to be nice. And
you actually have to talk it up. So, you have to know this about Lisa. Lisa does not text. She's voice to text.
Always voice to text.
Always voice to text. You know what? I'm kind of hopping on that train. So she's sitting there waiting for us night. Well, hello, good evening. I'm just wondering if you would be able to help us with this small task.
You're amazing.
Wow, great. Wow. Thank you but you know what? It helped us.
It did.
Flawless. It was being way nicer.
And it was giving us better answers and how to step by step fix something.
Yes.
And lately it's just been nice to me all throughout today. I'm impressed with it, but it's kind of scary. It really is like
It runs,
a robot.
it also runs our show. Like
It runs our show. I think it runs a lot of people's show nowadays. So let's be honest here.
well, I guess not. Now we're running the show, so we're
Yes.
making positive steps.
We are.
But back to being downtown. Don't know how we got to that, on that topic,
That's
but
okay.
whatever.
It'll happen.
It definitely will. Yeah, it's great just to be downtown. We can spend more time down here, and we've never really had the luxury of doing that. Like
No.
it is so nice to just sleep in, wake up, go to the gym in the morning, get the day going, have the good
day during the
coffee.
day.
Yeah, so that's been pretty cool. What have you kind of felt that too?
Oh, it's awesome. And the downtown crowd, and just you have to learn about your own time management for sure,
Yes.
especially navigating this. That's hard.
Yeah.
'Cause you basically never shut off
No.
then, and you have to figure out a way to shut off.
Yeah.
But it's been cool too, just seeing the downtown crowd,
Yeah.
meeting a whole different bracket of people. I grew up in this city, and I'm blown away that I there's a whole new way to see it,
Mm-hmm.
and this whole province, and it's just been really cool to experience that, and just really nice, interesting people. It's been so wonderful.
Oh, I can't thank everyone enough for the
Yeah.
support. I think in the past month I've received over 6,000 messages.
I
Just
bet.
people are just the best.
So
really.
nice.
Yeah, they show up when you need them, and
Time.
kind of like a small little family here in the city. So we can't wait to bring you along. I should
What
mention.
does your dad think of this? Speaking of family,
Oh,
your parents are legends. Shout out Daddy Dale and Carrie. And how did they feel when you said, "Hey, me and Lisa are going to
they're
launch this
confused.
podcast"?
They don't understand really. I'll be shocked if my dad watches this. It took him.
Oh, he'll watch to keep tabs of you.
That's my cousin. I saw him on the weekend, and he was like, "Oh, he will be stressed. Like, what is Sierra gonna say?" He knows that I'm a bit of a wild card, obviously.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, I think that they're pumped once they understand how it works,
What it
and
is.
kind of what it is.
Mhm.
Then I think maybe they'll be a little bit more fired up.
I
but
think your dad's going to start to chime in.
he wants to come on the show.
Oh,
we
we
will
have
have
to.
him on.
Oh, I think he's so.
Can you imagine dad advice with Dale? This man doesn't
Yeah.
turn off. You should, if I could just read you, I'd embarrass him so bad. Read you some of the conversations I get. It's just dad advice 101.
I
Even-
love it.
I'm 32 years old, and sometimes I feel like I'm being talked to like I'm 16. Maybe I deserve it, but
He helps you out though.
He does,
He loves
sure.
you, and he's a smart man. And you're a wild one. He's got to keep you on the rails. He's probably put up with a lot in the last
Oh.
32 years.
oh, it's I feel bad. I honestly don't want a daughter because I don't want to raise myself.
Watch, you're gonna end up with like all daughters.
He says I'm gonna have 5 girls, and then
Yeah.
he's gonna be like, "Okay, well, time to go."
Can you imagine?
No, I can actually. My luck.
Holy,
Yeah.
that would be wild.
Oh, I know.
I can't imagine a Sierra 2.0. But the world would be blessed to have one. So
We're not even going to go down that route. I'm super excited though that we have our Facebook page up. That's working. X is working. Obviously, Instagram.
Yes.
Thank you for your follows.
Love
We are also going to be extremely active on Instagram, asking what you want to hear. We'll ask questions for next week's draw.
Behind the scenes stuff.
Exactly, behind the scenes stuff. So make sure you follow us. Obviously, if you're listening on Apple Music or Spotify, we have
And YouTube, where you can watch it
Exactly.
as well, not just audio.
Yeah, so
So
that's
subscribe to YouTube for sure.
yeah, that's the best part. And then when are we launching this, Lise? When can you expect it every week?
Well, we are going to do at this point one podcast a week.
Mhm.
It will launch every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no tech issues launching that, but I'm sure it'll be fine if you're listening. And we'll launch once a week, and there'll be all little snippets throughout the week, obviously, too.
Yeah.
But make sure you subscribe and just keep us in the loop, and we're going to engage even more and more and have lots of stuff going on. And I promise you, I think it's going to be fun. We're going to have fun conversations.
Yeah.
We're going to engage with you, and it's going to be something different that I think isn't out there. And it's like hanging with a couple of your best gal friends.
Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna get to know us on a level you never thought you would.
Even I think you and I are going to get to know each other on another
Oh
level.
my
So it'll
gosh.
be interesting to see how it goes.
And I think, just when I thought that I knew it all.
Who
Well,
would have thought?
who would have thought? Not I.
Not
Not I. I think that's it for today. What do you
Yes.
think?
I think we've fielded it out and feels good, and it's
does,
nice
it
to chat
does.
with you. And I hope things will get even more deep, and we'll dig right into things as things go. But we really appreciate you guys listening and taking this conversation off air. First podcast in the books.
Woo!